Time to start the weekend in style. We welcome you to Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And a chance here to check out some stats for Harrison Barnes.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got Markelle Fultz. Joel Embiid is out there with Kelly Oubre. And it's Council in at the 3. And for the Warriors, George out there with Barnes. Then it's Ball, and it's Ellis in at the shooting guard position. Well, Stan, once teams get into the postseason, what kind of changes do we typically see?
Well, Brian, the one thing you see for sure is everybody's rotation will get shorter and the best players' minutes will go up. There's no more experimentation now. It's time to put your best players out there for as many minutes as possible.
Yeah, getting aggressive in the paint. Look at Joel putting his size to work.
George outside. Pass to Chamberlain. Oh, what a play. Just palms the block. Down low. Here's Oubre. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Ellis passes to Chamberlain. Rebound by Philadelphia. 3-on-3. Here's McCain. Pass to Council. Oh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
These are his first free throws of the game. The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. First quarter of play, a minute in. Ball outside. To the left side wing. Inside. Here's Chamberlain.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
San Francisco shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
At the line for San Francisco, Wilt Chamberlain taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. Here's Fultz. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with the head coach for San Francisco. I talked with him about Joel Embiid and asked him what he wants his team to do against him defensively. And he said, I told our big guys to play with physicality out there, but to also know when to go straight up and not let him bait us into silly fouls. It's not an easy assignment, but coach seemed confident in their chances of containing Joel. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that.
And we have seen Ball add some muscle over the years so that he can power through that contact.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Fultz. Got a hand on it. Pass to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
This is what Ball is known for. A selfless player who is terrific at facilitating the offense.
The 76ers have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Outside Oubre. The 3-ball. The shot is good. Fultz making the play.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Yeah, it's always nice to see him drop in a triple early in the game. That'll set him up for success the rest of the way.
Now here's George. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. Chamberlain gets the bucket.
Yeah, secures the ball off the glass. Does a nice job going right back up.
Ball against Fultz. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Now here's Embiid, guarded closely. Shot clock at 5. Ball against Fultz. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant. Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
Now here's Fultz. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Pass to McCain. Screen by Embiid. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot from the top of the key. Barnes with the rebound.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. And here are the Sixers now. San Francisco making their last shot. To the middle. Fultz against Ball. Pass to George. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Warriors, Paul George. One shot.
You're not going to find many better two-way players than George. He gets after it at both ends every night.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Here's McCain. He's scoreless. Fultz is good.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Pass to George. Here's Ellis to the paint. Here's Chamberlain. Embiid with the nice defensive effort. To the inside. And then Embiid with the dunk.
At 7 feet tall, Embiid looks to dunk often, especially when he's got good positioning.
Now here's Ball. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. There's a screen. Chamberlain sinks his third bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Knocked loose. Here we go, all alone. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
A menace defensively, Ball with the steal, the bucket. Just a great few seconds there.
Pass to McCain. Oubre on the wing. He's guarded by Barnes. Driving inside. Here's Council. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Ellis. No made baskets yet. Barnes passes to George. Back to Barnes. Just 4 to shoot. Fires for three. And Fultz pulls it down.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Ball passes to George. The kick out to Ball. Pass to Chamberlain. Back to Ball. Here's Ellis. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Council. George defending. Here's Council. Coming off a solid outing against Chicago. There's Fultz with a 3. Rebound San Francisco. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Ellis. And once again, off the mark by San Francisco. 76ers trail by 3. Here's McCain. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Powerful. He saw an opening and turned it into a highlight reel.
Man, just sent it down with some force.
I mean, the defense basically gave that one to him.
And San Francisco calls time here. And a chance for us here to check out the top passing teams in the league this past month. In the 3rd spot, the Warriors.
And over this last stretch, this team has been incredible passing the rock, playing great team basketball.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for San Francisco.
Well, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Here we go, the Sixers on the break. Martin inside, pounded by Ball. Martin misses. Ellis passes to Chamberlain. Got it. Chamberlain's got 10.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Here's McCain, pounded by Ball. Out to the right wing. Here's Grimes. Knocks down the triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Their last encounter in Philadelphia, where they were able to handle the Sixers.
They flat out dominated the last time these teams squared off, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, but they can expect a whole lot more resistance this time around. No team likes to lose a rebounding battle.
Here's McCain. 13 points in the win against Chicago.
And he didn't just put up big points. He beat everyone to the boards.
Pass to Mobo for the finish. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
An aggressive defender, Ball has a keen awareness for when to go after steals.
76ers trail by 6. They set the screen. Here's Grimes. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Well, a careless foul. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. That free throw no good. And some changes here for San Francisco. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for George. And Caldwell. Pope is subbed in for Ellis. Good on the second one. And he nails the third. San Francisco leading by 4. And here's Ball. He had 10 points in the win against Indiana. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first. Here's Grimes. Pass to McCain. Ball stolen. Caldwell Pope. The pass to Ball. Out to Thompson. And the three off target.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's McCain. A steady force on their offense. Recording around 14.5 a game. Drummond with the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Yabusele. This one for 3. Kept alive. Second shot opportunity. And Drummond with the lay-in.
Well, if Drummond's going to score, the paint is where it's going to happen.
Ball looks over the floor. Pass to Mobo. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Ball left side. Here's Thompson. Thompson with another miss. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Here's Grimes. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Chamberlain pulls it in.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Thompson outside. Pass to Ball.
76ers foul. Kenyon Martin Jr. First personal foul. 4th team foul. Now into the lineup for the 76ers, Joel Embiid.
There's 18 seconds left now in the first quarter. Ball with it. He's got 5. 5 to shoot. They get back on track. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Chamberlain's got 12 points.
And just using the size advantage he has, I mean, he can easily see over the defense.
Yeah, there's not much else the defender can do there.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. San Francisco out in front. They lead by 4. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on San Francisco so far?
Well, I'm really loving their activity. I mean, they're contesting shots. They've really set a strong tone early.
Yeah, well, the best way to get in the head of your opponent is through aggressive defense.
So, on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. They've got Kenyon Martin. Joel Embiid is out there with Reggie Jackson. And it's Grimes in at the 2. Now here's Jackson. Pass to Grimes. Fires from deep. Rebound San Francisco. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
Great offensive game plan in that one. They put their guys in positions to succeed, and it really paid off.
And that was the kind of win a coach takes pride in. You lay out the strategy, and the players execute perfectly.
And it's blocked by Martin. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's Grimes, and he drives in.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Ball passes to Chamberlain. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Good heads-up play by Ball. He sees an opportunity to create and executes on it.
Jackson against Ball. Jackson, the pass to Embiid. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Embiid's got 9 points.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Joel Embiid is setting records with his scoring, but he said, when I get stuck into just being a scorer, that's not the best version of me. I like sharing the ball. As you've seen the last couple of years, the teams that have won, they move the ball. Nothing is static. So that's how we should play. Pretty simple, Brian.
Yeah, great understanding, right? Thanks, Allie.
Caldwell Pope is a well-practiced shooter. Once the ball is in his hands, he's into his motion.
Gordon, he's checked in for the Sixers. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for San Francisco. It's a 5-point game. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. Can't cash it in from close range. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Pass to Grimes. Now here's Embiid. Strong finish by Embiid.
The control and focus from Embiid. Able to absorb hits from the defense and still finish.
And here's Thompson. Right side, Caldwell Pope. From 13. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points in the quarter.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Here's Grimes. 5 points in the game. He got a piece of it. In transition, here they come. Fires from 14. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. 76ers trail by 5. Gordon with it. Guarded now by Ball. Gordon can't hit.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Mobo. Back to Ball. It's Thompson, high post. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Now it's a 7-point San Francisco lead.
As his career has developed, Klay has added this to his arsenal, becoming more than just a shooter.
Now Embiid. He's got 11. Yep, that one goes. Embiid's got 13.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Caldwell Pope's shot is off. 76ers trail by 5. To the paint. Tries from 6 feet. Embiid can't hit.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
To the middle. Here's Chamberlain, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
A mistake by the defense. You can't let Ball's teammates get open because he will find them.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Both teams will make substitutions. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. The Warriors, #1. In third, Philadelphia.
And during the last 10 games of the season, both of these squads have focused more on leaking out and capitalizing in transition. We'll see if they're able to maintain this pace moving forward.
Here's Grimes. He's got 5. They set the pick. Knocked away. Pass to Embiid. And Embiid with the power jam.
Woo, that was big time. I mean, a dunk contest finish from Embiid. This guy can fly.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Klay Thompson.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Outside Barnes. George passes to Barnes. Back to George. Lets it fly. Nails the baby hook. George has got 11 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Knocks it loose. And stolen by Alvarado. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
And this is his second attempt at the line tonight.
Paul George, shooting one.
That's good from George. And Stan, you got into coaching right after college. When did you know you wanted to be a coach?
Brian, that's easy. As soon as I figured out that I didn't have much of a future as a player, I knew I wanted to stay involved in the game. I wanted to coach.
San Francisco leading by 10. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Alvarado outside. Pass to Ellis. 5 on the clock. Some room here for George. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Ooh, ripped away. And they're running. Here's George. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
At the line for one, Paul George.
That's good from George.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
76ers trail by 13. Pass to Embiid. Oh, Embiid with the flush.
Flat out dominant. Joel Embiid having his way tonight.
George passes to Barnes. Here's Alvarado. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Barnes. Shoots over Oubre. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And the 76ers call time here.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
Let's take a look at the seeding for the Eastern Conference with only 4 games of the regular season remaining. Taking a look at the 76ers. Right now, they're in 10th place, hoping to get themselves into the playoff picture.
When I look at the 76ers, they had some lofty goals to start the year, but they may not have the roster to hang with the league's elite teams.
Yeah, they wanted to accomplish more this season, but things haven't quite worked out. Some bad breaks along the way.
A nice shot by McCain.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
Alvarado outside. Pass to George. Tries the spin move. 6 to shoot. No good off the spin. 76ers trail by 8. Lets it go from 14. Yabusele outside for Fultz. Outside Oubre. No good on the triple. San Francisco has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Ellis. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Council. Back to Fultz. High arcing shot. And here's Oubre from the arc. Adams grabs the miss. San Francisco leading by 10. George scanning the floor. Here's Ellis. Council with a rebound.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
The Sixers again can't hit.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Up top, Oubre. Alvarado defending. Right side, Oubre. Pass to McCain. Barnes against Fultz. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Rebound San Francisco. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight. And the former #1 overall pick in 2017 Obviously, Markelle Fultz had some upside, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, unfortunately, people tend to judge you by what your draft position was. The bottom line is, this guy is a solid player, a good rebounder and playmaker. He can score in the paint, and he just continues to get better.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
San Francisco leading by 8. There's a minute 40 left in the first half of basketball.
Wow, he's going to have to watch himself now. It's a little early for that second foul.
The 76ers making a switch here. Drummond's checked in.
Number 5, Andre Drummond.
A minute 39 left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's George. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Pass to McCain. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
He hasn't drawn as many fouls this quarter. Isn't playing with the same edge he started out with.
Philadelphia shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Now here's Alvarado. No points so far. Down low. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes. Oh.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And the three-pointer goes.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Ellis. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Ellis has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Fultz. Here's Drummond. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
Alvarado outside. Adams a screen. George outside. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Paul George. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for San Francisco. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back.
To 7 court. Drums, please. And measuring up the shot.
Hey, folks, welcome to the halftime show. A lead right now in this one.
Well, you look at all the assisted buckets. I like how they're working together. Ball movement and selfless play can be infectious.
Excuse me, are infectious and contagious the same thing?
You're the doctor. All right, and now time to give some recognition. Players of the month. Guys, how about our winner from the Western Conference?
The way the game is played now, it's tough for a big man to get the honors. But the bottom line is no one can match up with him. He's just too big and too skilled.
And you see that? He's using my move on the block of the Black Tornado.
What move is that? You going in circles?
Okay, stand up. I'll show you.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Paul George has been sensational.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Harrison Barnes out there with George. Then it's Lonzo Ball, and it's Chamberlain in at the 5, roaming the paint. 76ers trail by 8. And for Philadelphia, they've got Joel Embiid. Kelly Oubre out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Council in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Embiid. Rebound San Francisco. Chamberlain's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And down it goes. 2 points. Barnes has got 6.
Amongst the best decision makers in the league, Lonzo with the right decision there.
Fultz passes to Oubre. Fultz a screen on Barnes. Oubre against Barnes. Lets it go from 11. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. He's got 10. San Francisco leading by 8. Here's Ball. Pass to George. Oubre against Ball. George outside. Shot clock at 6. Takes it inside. Good. And that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Fultz with it. Guarded now by Ball. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation.
Okay, I don't understand how this is a 3-second violation. There's a guy cutting in the paint. That come on, man. So I have to just get out of the paint and just let this guy be wide open? Again, I keep highlighting every one of my videos when I see it. It's egregious. That's brain dead. Why would I have to? You're telling me I have to leave the paint completely, but there's an offensive player here. So I have to just let this guy just score wide open? This is the stuff that they don't talk about with today's NBA. That's why the game is so much easier to score now. It's so much easier to score now because of this stupid rule.
Stan, you coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert, but we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, and then we've got 2 young ones coming up that could be as good as we've seen in Wemby and Chet Holmgren.
Here's Oubre. He's got 10. Pass to Fultz. Clock at 6. Screen by Embiid. Puts it up from the high post. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
Yeah, the more he knocks those down, the more confidence this coaching staff's going to have in him.
Ball outside. Here's Ellis. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ellis has got 8 points.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Fultz passes to Embiid. Now here's Oubre. He's guarded by Barnes. Here's Chamberlain. And the layup falls. 18 points for him.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Coming back from the All-Star break, these are the squads that are filling it up from downtown. In the third spot, the Warriors.
As the season has gone on, the ball has gone in more and more. You like the trend. They're in a terrific rhythm offensively.
Fultz against ball. Oh, they get a hand on it. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Healed with room to shoot. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. Outside Fultz. And it's LaRavia with a rebound.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Here we go. The Sixers on the break. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Hustle plays like that are crucial right now. You have to convert on every turnover you get.
Howard down as the whistle blows. Three-point play opportunity.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
This will be his third free throw of the game.
Wilt Chamberlain. One shot.
And that one misses. More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. Pass to McCain. 4 on the clock. Lets it go from 14. Embiid can't hit.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
LaRavia passes to ball. Here's LaRavia. Lets it go from 11. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Inside. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Oh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And, man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Bobo. Good work defensively by Oubre. 76ers trail by 10. Pass to Fultz. Back to Oubre. From downtown. Rebound San Francisco. Chamberlain's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. LaRavia passes to Hield. Deflects the pass. Leaps for it. Out to the right wing. Ball outside. Here's Chamberlain. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for San Francisco.
Well, the defense hasn't done nearly a good enough job of getting back in transition, and they've taken advantage, racking up fast break points against them.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
When it comes to winning big, basketball acumen is the difference. LeBron James said, quote, in the final 2 rounds of the playoffs, what's going to separate teams is IQ. There's moments in the game that a coach can't prepare you for, where you have to make adjustments right away. It's not experience, it's IQ.
He would know, Allie. Thanks.
Without missing a beat, Embiid gets the shot up. That's the work of an assertive offensive player.
Pass to LaRavia. Rebound by Philadelphia. Here's McCain. He's got 11. Here's Grimes. Six on the shot clock. Down low. Here's Embiid. Oh, a grown man move from Embiid. San Francisco leading by 7. Ball outside. Pass to Hield. Here's Chamberlain. Embiid covers. The kick out to Ball. Here's the 3. He drops it from range. Ball's got 8.
And Ball has gotten better shooting from deep. Defenses must honor his shot.
Fultz passes to Oubre. Embiid high post. It's deflected. In transition. Hield finds Ball. To the paint. Here's Chamberlain. And that one drops for him. And now a 12-point San Francisco lead.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
And here's Embiid. 23 points in the game. No stopping Joel Embiid. Wow.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
And that one's good. LaRavia.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Grimes. 5 points in the game. There's a screen. 6 to shoot. There's Fultz with a 3. Rebound San Francisco. Chamberlain's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Ball outside. Here's Chamberlain. Embiid covers. Chamberlain gets the bucket. Chamberlain's got 26.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Fultz can't get it to go.
Well, credit the defense there. Bothered him enough that he couldn't get it to go down.
Out to the wing. Here's Chamberlain. Pass to Mobo. Here's Chamberlain. Hield from outside. And McCain pulls it down. 76ers trail by 15. Here's Grimes. Outside Fultz. Here's McCain. Philadelphia with another miss.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Ball passes to Chamberlain. There's the steal. Fultz scanning the floor. Over Ball. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
Fultz against Ball. Hield, a screen on Fultz. Ball with it. Give him 8. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Fourth personal foul.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
At the line for 2. Wilt.
That free throw misses. And he ends up missing both free throws. 76ers trail by 13. 1:52 left in the third. Yabusele hooked that.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Now here's Ball to the inside. Stolen by Drummond. Pass to McCain. Three-pointer. And the 76ers another 3.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Now ball. 1:14 left in the third. Now here's Hield. He's guarded closely. 4 on the clock. Here's Chamberlain. And once again, off the mark by San Francisco.
The fall away, upping the degree of difficulty. You wonder if perhaps they could have gotten a better look.
Pass to Drummond. Jacks up a 3. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Hield passes to Chamberlain. To the middle. Here's Arabia. No good. Unable to win this run.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
76ers trail by 7. Here's McCain. 14 points for him. We've got 13 seconds left in the third. There's the triple. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's San Francisco closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back with you shortly. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. We've got Maxi Kleba, also Thompson out there, and it's Chamberlain in at the 5 spot.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Here's Kolek, pass to Chamberlain. Shoots over Embiid. Chamberlain, no good. Gordon outside. There's the drive. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It'll go on Maxi Kleba.
Eric Gordon at the line for 2.
That free throw good from Gordon. And some changes here for San Francisco. George comes in for Klay Thompson. And Caldwell Pope is subbed in for Hield. And so he hits both. San Francisco leading by 3. Now here's George. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Kolek beyond the arc. Gordon pulls it in.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Paul George pulls down the board. San Francisco shooting at a respectable 49%. Here's Chamberlain. Embiid covers. To the inside. Pass to Chamberlain. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Embiid. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Chamberlain's got 12 points in just the second half. Gordon against Caldwell Pope. Here's Grimes. Back to Embiid. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Embiid's got 27.
And there's the process at work. Embiid rolls off the pick and right into scoring position.
Here's Chamberlain. Shoots over Embiid. Out to Kleba. Here's Chamberlain. Embiid covers. They set a pick. Pass to Kolek. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. 2 teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Fultz, he's checked in for Gordon. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. And here's Embiid. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Pass to George. Here's Kolek. 6 on the shot clock. George against Martin. Nice shot by George. 23 points in the game.
Getting it done inside. You know, I love seeing George be active on the interior.
To the paint. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Kleber outside. Here's Kolek. No good from outside. 76ers trail by 3. Inside. Here's Embiid. Oh, gotta get a body on Embiid.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
San Francisco has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Chamberlain. Kleber outside. Here's Chamberlain. Embiid covers. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance at a three-point play. That's on Joel Embiid.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 1, Wilt Chamberlain.
'76ers trail by 4. Here's McCain. Puts up a 3. A nice shot by Grimes.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now here's Kleber. Here's Chamberlain. Over Drummond. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Drummond's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Fultz. Drummond to screen on Caldwell Pope. McCain. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. The Warriors have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
Well, when you watch everything Caldwell Pope does, it's possible he's still a little underrated.
Here's McCain. The first one falls.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Oubre, he's checked in for Philadelphia. He's perfect from the line this time. For San Francisco, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Kicks it out to Barnes. The 3 is up. Rebound by Philadelphia. Oubre's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Fultz. Here's McCain. Philadelphia with another miss.
It hasn't been all bad shots for him, but you wouldn't know that looking at his percentage from the field.
Alvarado outside. Oubre against Barnes. Down low. Here's Chamberlain. And Grimes pulls it down. Grimes has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Fultz. Here's McCain to take the lead. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got his 20th rebound here tonight. It's George on the drive.
You gotta like the momentum on George's drive. Cutting into the defense and clearing himself a path.
Here's McCain. They set the pick to tie it up. Chamberlain pulls it in.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
I like when George uses the shot fake to his advantage because he's good at fooling the defenders.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the Sixers. Council comes in for Grimes. Hits both from the stripe. 76ers trail by 5. To the wing, right side. Here's Council. Oh, he tries a 3. Sinks it from distance. The Warriors have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Pass to Chamberlain. Caldwell Pope for 3. It's hauled in by Oubre. Oubre's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Council. Oubre on the wing. Here's McCain. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Embiid with it. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there.
And you know they were praying for that one to go down.
Yeah, they really wanted that bucket to go. You can't get discouraged, though.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Now here's Fultz. Here's McCain. Pass to Council. Clock at 6. Embiid, high post. Fires it from 18. Rebound San Francisco. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Inside, here's Chamberlain. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Fultz. To the middle. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. George outside. To the inside. Here's Chamberlain. Embiid covers. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he'll sit the rest of this one out.
With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
And he drops the first.
I like this aggressive mentality he's adopted in the second half, doing everything he can to get to the line.
Their lead could be even bigger right now, but their efficiency from the line has dropped off a little.
And he comes up with a bucket. Chamberlain's got 36 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's McCain. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Here's McCain. Pass to Oubre. There's Fultz with a 3. Chamberlain pulls it in. San Francisco leading by 8. Left side, Caldwell Pope. Take it away! And here they come. Fultz with it. Guarded now by Alvarado. Here's Council. That one falls. Nice assist by Fultz. Fultz has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Alvarado outside. Pass to Chamberlain. For 3, George nails it from beyond the arc. George has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
Fultz. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Even if they saw the step back coming, the defense didn't offer much resistance.
Alvarado with it. To the paint. And he goes in for the dunk.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And so it's Fultz who brings it up for Philadelphia. They trail by 9. Pass to McCain. To the inside. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Alvarado, pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Chamberlain. Here's Alvarado. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
First personal foul, third team foul. Shooting for Philadelphia, Markelle Fultz, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that brings him with an 8. Lonzo Ball's checked in for Alvarado. And Fultz drops them both. 1:04 left in the fourth. To the middle. Yes!
And that could really be the game-changing moment.
I agree. What a turn of events.
That might be the play of the game.
Now here's Ball. Pass to George. Oh, a heat check there, but it's off target. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's McCain. Let's go with a 3. They get it back. He goes up again, and he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, good whistle there.
Fourth team foul. At the line for the 76ers, Gershon Yabusele.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one. And that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Fourth team foul.
Here's Ball, and that's an intentional foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
Team foul. At the line for 2, Lonzo Ball.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line. Converting on all those free throws helps them build this lead.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're trailing by 6. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
They need to answer fast.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
Here's Yabusele, fires the 3, and connects from downtown. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth, and there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Huge moment. He steps up and sinks the final daggers.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're down by 5. All right, guys, what do you think?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
And so San Francisco takes the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.
How about Lonzo Ball tonight with a season high 16 assists? Wow, great game by Lonzo. Both teams did pretty well in the paint tonight. I think mostly because Chamberlain's injuries is really inhibiting his ability to defend the basket. Although he's still doing a good job in key moments. He just, as you can see, Sixers scored 70% around the bucket tonight. But same thing for Team Chamberlain though. They had a lot of dunks tonight. But nonetheless, the Big Dipper comes through. 40 points, playing hurt, 25 boards, 3 assists, 5 blocks. Let's see how he's doing physically. He's getting better in terms of his fatigue. He's getting better, and his injuries are getting somewhat better. That he's not as red hot. You can look there. There's the high, the medium, low meter right there. He's getting a little bit. You want to get it in that whitish area. Like before, he was like blinking red, like it was horrible. And the prognosis is 1 to 2 weeks he'll be all better with that strained hip. How that's affecting his skills, let's take a look at that. It's getting better marginally. His mid-range shots down, close shots not anywhere near what it should be. Should be a 99, quite frankly. Standing dunk is better now. He's able to go up in traffic a little bit better now. Post hook is terrible because his post fade is not near where it should be. His post control is nowhere near where it should. That's why he's not beating guys in the post right now. He just can't get that step. Doesn't have that good post control anymore because of that bad hip. Interior defense is down. Shot blocks are back up to where he should be, but the rebounding is coming back up a little bit. But he doesn't have his world-class speed, athletic, or his agility, though. And it showed up. We saw a lot of Embiid getting easy buckets still. So Chamberlain's got a ways to go, but he's holding it down, though, man. Let's take a look at some of the highlights here. Let's go to Lonzo. Well, they're not going to show Lonzo this. I'm hoping in 2K26 they fix the 2K always talks a lot, but I'm hoping that they revamp how they showcase. Like they didn't even. The guy has 16 assists, and you only. Let me do this again. This is what I'm talking about. They never showcase the assists in these highlight packages because 2K's whole model is built around my player, and what my player is, if you always know, it's a single. It's not about basketball. I'm just gonna call it what it is. It's an ego flex. People just love seeing themselves on television succeeding. It's not about the NBA anymore. It's about making the user feel as though they're in the NBA so they could be the star. They don't care about 5-on-5 basketball. They just use that as a way to bring people in and then, quite frankly, play to your ego for those who fall for that. Look at this. Guy has 16 assists, and you only show, what, 2 highlights? 3 highlights? That's it? 16 assists? Come on, man. That's ridiculous. This is a good team game. Everybody contributed, man. It should just show it. It should show more than just people just scoring, and getting a rebound. It's always about individual plays, never about team play. That's what I don't like about 2K. It's just so it appeals to the lesser parts of what it means to be a human being, in my opinion. It just shows where we're at as a species. We're just so selfish. We're just selfish. Everything is just me, 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 me. It's never about we. And it's sad. It's sad, man. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let's go ahead and move on to the next game and see who's up next. hate to go on those tangents like that, but that's just how I see it. Those are my observations, and I can back it up with it. The proof is there. These aren't opinions. These are observations. These are ironclad facts about what 2K is like. So, but with that being said, guys, let's move on to the next game. In the Chamberlain 62 series, we have a pretty physical matchup with Zach Edey coming up and Jaren Jackson. For those that are not aware, Zach Edey is 7'4", 305 pounds, and is, under normal circumstances, Chamberlain would eat this guy alive. But the fact that Chamberlain is playing hurt, they should match up pretty well tonight. It should be an interesting matchup. And the guy is a very, very, very good offensive rebounder, so it should be an interesting matchup. He's the biggest guy in the NBA, and then you have to deal with Jaren Jackson, who is a highly skilled face-up big man with somewhat of a post-up game. It's a decent post-up game, not a great one. But yeah, guys, I'll see you guys for that coming up here shortly. Take a quick look here at Chamberlain's record. Team Chamberlain's record is 72-6. They have run 4 in a row. At one point, they had won 46 straight games. You can see the playoffs are lining up over there on the left-hand side. Looks like it's going to be the Nuggets and the Spurs in the first round. The winner of that will then play Team Chamberlain, because I expect Team Chamberlain to beat the 8th seed, obviously. So I think we'll probably end up getting a Wemby or a Jokic second-round matchup, most probably. We'll see how it goes, though. So with that, I will see you guys in the next game. Peace out. Thanks for joining in.